There we go. Hello, everybody. Come here. Anyways. If you read the title, or I know everyone here has to look at the thingamabobber poll when you join, so you all should know what's going on. Yum, yum, yum. Hello, everyone. I've got no socks on today, or right now. Took my socks off. What are my fandoms? If you consider Dragon Puppets a fandom, I guess that I'm in this. Hi, bye. Okay, good night, Cora. Oh my god. Is that Foxy in the background? That's actually fan art for an old Pookie of mine. But technically, yeah. Are you a Skibbity Sigma? Yes. What's my favorite color? It's purple, red, and black. What was I asking? Then what's my fandoms, right? Anyways, so technically if you can use a fandom. Hi, Ozzo. It looks epic. Thank you. It's actually so big. That's how big the thing is compared to my hand. It's giant. But yeah, my fandoms. Technically, I'm also in the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom. Sorry if I'm not moving the dragon, but I'm moving my hand. I kind of have this weird thing I do where I kind of talk with my hands, sort of. But yeah, so I'm in the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom, and also this dragon's just really heavy to move. Hello, Hollow. Favorite flavor of crayon? I prefer the orange ones. I am actually in a lot of fandoms. I'm sorry, I keep getting off track with all the questions. So, sorry, y'all. I want to see how many votes we can get on the poll through this whole live, which it's going to be pretty short, but yeah. It's my music taste. I don't really have a specific taste. I listen to a lot of things. Like, if you go to my playlist, I have, like, music things I listen to study. So I kind of listen to that sort of music. Then I'll listen to, like, Auditory and Asteria and Barely Human. And then, like, sometimes I'll listen to certain country songs that I like. And then certain rock songs, and just, it's all over the place. Yeah. I already answered that question. It's the orange one. Have you ever heard of the band called The Cab? I have not. Sorry. Do you like Melanie Martinez? I like her songs, not her as a person. My favorite aesthetic? Y2K grunge. I don't have any clothes like that though, but I really like it. My biggest fear? Genuinely clowns and needles. Like, sorry y'all. Willwood? I've heard of it, never listened to it. I can't really answer that questions like that. I'm not cotton. Why do you keep saying cotton? Favorite color? My favorite color is purple, like a periwinkle purple. What's the word? Red and black. Don't call me emo, y'all. And a little bit navy and stuff. Yeah, wrong live. Potato, should I make a moving ear dragon or blinking dragon? I don't know, that's really your own opinion and stuff. So, whatever is easier. I genuinely think blinking dragons are easier to make than moving ear dragons, because I have a blinking dragon and failed at making a moving ear dragon. Failed miserably. Pick a number 1 through 3. 2 or 3 actually. I picked 3. Unless you go for the first one, then it's 2. 2 or 3. I don't like the number 1. Favorite movie? I actually have a lot of favorite movies. One movie I have a few movie trilogies that I really like. Such as I really like the How to Train Your Dragon series or movies, and the series on Netflix and stuff. I really like the Avatar movies, like the blue people, not the anime. I really like the Hunger Games. Yeah, kind of a lot of stuff like that. I'm more of like an action person or an adventure person, and I like a bit of fantasy. I also like Percy Jackson, like the Percy Jackson series and stuff. Those are cool. You're going to school now? Wow. It's 9:12 p.m. for me. I'm going to sleep soon after I end the live and eat. Sorry, y'all. I'm continuing to drop this little pencil that I'm having. No, my real name is not Potato. Y'all think my parents looked at me and was like, that's a potato. No, my real name is not a potato or potato. I'm dumb. How did I get so good? Where did I start? So I actually had my first dragon right here. Don't know if y'all saw my hair or not. This is actually my first dragon. I started May 30th, 2023. So it's been a little bit over a year since my anniversary, but this was my first dragon. I have a few actual dragon ideas that I'm making a video for. So in the future, I have free dragon ideas you can use. With credits, of course. But not right now. But yeah, I started like this. I got so good, which is kind of like practice. First dragon, most recent dragon. Yeah. You think my parents just looked at me and went, that's a potato, potatoes 2024. Any tips on making dragons? If you are gonna start making dragon puppets, I do recommend sort of not just kind of going at it, but having an idea of what you want. So don't just be like, oh, I made a base, I'm just gonna throw a ton of colors on this random thing and expect it to be good. Because sometimes that is the case, sometimes it's not. So if you are gonna start, I do recommend with paper dragons first, because they're easier to make, don't take as much time, or sometimes don't take as much time, than complicated cardboard dragons like this. Or any really cardboard dragon is a little bit harder to make than a paper dragon. But yeah, so just kind of have an idea of what you're going for, what you want it to look like, colors, just kind of have a design, and just, yeah, and then go for it. You're not good with paper or cardboard? I was not. I didn't even start like most puppeteers started. I didn't understand you had to like make a design and then glue it onto the base. I just kind of glue random parts of a design and glued it on the base. I was stupid. Is there any tutorials, or are we even making one? I'm actually thinking about making a cardboard dragon tutorial if I ever hit 25,000 subs. So 25K and I will make a cardboard dragon tutorial. I'm not very good with paper dragons though, so I'm so sorry. I'm not very good with those, not anymore at least. My paper dragons look a little bit like this. Let me go grab one really quick. My paper dragons look like this. This is my second most recent one. My most recent one is over there and I don't feel like grabbing it right now. But yeah. I do recommend cardboard dragons for me though, personally, but yeah. How did I make the dragon? Hope you do, and also seeing you just. Oh, thank you. I really like the paper dragon community. It's so cute. I do love this community. There are some little itty bitty problems, like with how obsessive people get and stuff, but it's a very nice community, and it's filled with a bunch of awesome people. So, you know, we love it. How do you feel about Syrians? I view the world as you do you. You want to go off and do all this stuff? Go for it. You want to kind of rewind and take your life back for a second just to kind of figure out who you are? Go for it. Just be who you want to be and be yourself. That's all that matters to me. If you're not hurting anyone or anything, I don't care. Go for it. I support basically everything. Well, not really. Yeah, I support everything basically. Background videos for the dragon. I mainly make fan art for my background. I do recommend like, hi Junes, and also I saw Art, hi Art. I do recommend kind of like vines and LED lights and fairy lights if you can get those, but I am not able to get those at the moment, so I really just have a ton of fan art that I've made, and this thing fell off. I'm gonna have to put that back on. Can you explain some of the details on the dragon? Oh, yeah, of course. So with this dragon, it's not finished yet. I still have to do this side. But all of this up here is like horns. This is all sort of like horns and stuff. I am gonna paint it once I'm finished. Hi, Sid. But this is basically just a ton of horns. It also goes for the bottom one. The curled horn goes on the top jaw. These things right here are teeth. I'm also gonna add inside teeth, but these are the ones for right now. This right here is called a frill. You can see these if you read Wings of Fire. They're on sea wings. And they basically are just kind of expressing that it has sort of like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's called a frill. You can look it up if you need to. And then this is a little horn right here, just kind of for extra detail I added. And then on this side, there's gonna be teeth right down here. There's gonna be a frill up here. And on both of these horns back here, there are gonna be big frills that come around. I don't have the design on me at the moment. It is actually outside in my workspace area, and I can't go get it. But it's sort of like the frills will come around down to here, and they're gonna be like pretty big on both sides. And then I'm gonna add teeth, inside teeth, and maybe possibly a tongue if I want to. But yeah, it's also pretty heavy, by the way. That's how big it is compared to my background, and I'm not taller than my background. But yeah, I'm not deaf. No. If I was deaf, then I probably couldn't hear, not couldn't read. I have a question. May I take light inspo for the horns on top of the dragon? Yes, I don't recommend crediting me though. I took inspo off a different dragon that I'm going to be giving credits for to the rightful owner. Her name is Sarah. That's not her real name, that's her username. I don't have her full at the moment, but she has 300K on TikTok. But yeah, I took inspo off of one of her dragons for the horns, and that's, yeah. But yeah, you can take inspo as long as you probably credit her instead of me. How do I send fan art? What you can do is if you have access to your community posts, you take a picture of your fan art or like a screenshot or however you made it, at me in the post and then put the picture on there. If you don't have that, if you're able to make a video, I do recommend that. If you can't do neither, I don't have any sort of PO boxes or anything you guys can actually send it to me with, so I'm not going to be able to see it if you don't have either of those. Hey, how do you turn on the comments on a live stream? Well, what you really have to do is before you start the live stream, it'll ask you what kind of audience you need. You put not made for kids. If it's made for kids, then all the live chat will turn off because it's just made for them to watch. So if you put not made for kids, people are going to be able to see. Like, they're going to be able to chat. There's also a little button down at the bottom left of your screen if you're on phone. It has like a little chat box and a gear. You can click that and it'll show you like a ton of controls you can do for the chat. But yeah, do I have Discord? I do, and I'm working on a server currently, but it's not finished yet. Am I Etherean? No. You're welcome. Who is Kayla? Other than my friend Kayla, I do know Kayla on YouTube. Trixie, what's up? Do you have any tutorial videos? Am I Ethereum supporter? Yes. If you go to my channel and you click the little button that says playlists, I have a ton of playlists that go down. look for the one that says tutorials. Click that, and there's like a ton of dragon puppet tutorials. There are cardboard ones, paper ones, basically like even little paper claws that you need. It's just all the tutorials. How to make like a base, an actual design. But yeah. Do you hate it when people say paper furry? I genuinely kind of think it's funny, but I wouldn't, like, let's say one of my brother. Sorry, it's gonna be really loud for a second. Sorry, y'all. My smoke alarms went off. My dad's making food at the moment, so I'm sorry, y'all. Anyways. Why are you so underrated? Your dragons are so cool, awesome. I never would like to call myself underrated. I think that if you work for your subs, hey, do you like scene? I'm seeing what's your style? My style, I like the Y2K grunge. But yeah, I don't really have any clothes like that at the moment. So I kind of just wear baggy stuff. Like right now I have an oversized shirt and some pretty long shorts. Yum. Hi, you have a sub. Thank you. You and Galaxy are the reason I started YouTube. That's awesome. Congrats. Hope it works out for you. Hang on, y'all. This dragon is really hard. Base you have? I didn't track the time completely, but if I could estimate, probably around 8 hours to make the base. They took a while. Are you Ethereum? I am not. School pictures from, oh. Praying for you, June. I see Foxy in the background. It's fan art for one of my friends. He made a Foxy dragon. So yeah. Hello everybody. My friend is a big fan. Can you say happy birthday, Sam? Happy birthday, Sam! So dope to serve so keep the great work. Thank you. How do you make the base? I have tutorials on my playlists. Hi, Cotton. Do you paint them? I do paint them. Here is a painted one that I have with me at the moment. It's broken right now, but yeah, it's broken, the horn. I'm gonna have to reglue it, but it's a painted one. Birdie's here? When did Birdie join? Birdie! Hiya! Are you gonna make dragon ideas? I am. I have some currently in the working for a video idea, just showing free dragon ideas. So yeah, coming up probably in the next week or so, or maybe like, yeah, 2 weeks maybe, but yeah. Oh, my phone is on 20%. Do you make paper ones as well? I don't make them as often. This is a paper one I have with me right now. It's a little broken at the front, but I use her sometimes, not all the time though, but you know, it's okay. Why is it hard making paper dragons? At first it wasn't as hard. They were the only dragons I made. But after I started making more cardboard dragons, I slowly stopped making paper dragons. And I've just kind of forgotten how to do them well. Like, to be completely honest, basically all of my dragons are actually cardboard. And so with the few paper dragons that I have, it's difficult to make more when I've gotten so, not really addicted, but used to making cardboard ones. But yeah, if you make paper dragons, that's cool. You make cardboard ones, that's cool. You make it with anything else, that's also cool. Do what you want, okay? Art in dragon puppets is something you should explore and you should find what you are comfortable with making. And I found it in cardboard. If you found it in paper, like even plastic would work. Freaking, for all I care, if y'all are very, very creative, pool noodles or I don't know, the cup dragons. Those are cute. But yeah, how long have you been making dragons? A year and a few months. My channel anniversary, which is when I started making dragon puppets, is May 30th. So it's already passed, sadly, but I started May 30th. Pantry! Hang on, I'm gonna use mod really quick. May 30th, 2023. So it's almost been 2 years. It's kind of sad. I think I'm 7 months away from 2 years. But yeah, can I eat your dragons? No. Who's my dragon puppet idol? My idol is actually one of my friends. Her name is Spectrum Dragons. I'm sure a lot of you guys know her for her hyperrealism or hyper-realistic dragons. But if I'm not counting her, because she's one of my friends, it's probably like Aesthetic Paper, Scar of Love, Stink Dragons, who else? Zoster, who else is really good? NFV. Vesper's pretty good too. Just kind of like, I want to make more realistic dragons and get better at painting them, and just, that's kind of my goal for this year. And my also goal, try to hit 20K, at least 30K at least this year. Probably not, because I got 3 months to hit it, but it's okay. How do you store your dragons? I can actually show y'all, which will also be easier for me to grab dragons. So I can't really show that, so, because I don't have shoes on. This is kind of where I put them. It's all sort of like, they're put on this little thing right here, because this is my little sister's closet, and they don't store anything here. So I find a place to set them down at without them breaking or anything, and then I leave them here. See, these are like most of my dragons. That's also my most recent paper one that I have. But yeah, that's where I store them. Hello, Winged. Hallucinations, I got it right. I read it first try. But yeah, that's exactly what I do. Are you quite Uber girl? No, I'm not pantry. Thank you for asking. It's an awesome question, I'm sure no one else would have thought of. Winged. Is it winged or winged? Wait, my brain isn't braining. I always said winged because I'm dumb and I hate the word winged. Sorry, y'all. Are you mommy? Of course. I love you, children. Ugh. It's winged. I don't like that. I hate that. I don't like that. Ugh, it makes me feel weird saying winged. I've always said it winged. Are paper dragons considered art? Yes. Any sort of like, any form of art that you can use, like genuine sculpting, just anything really I consider art is like creativity and stuff like that. So like paper dragons, art, cardboard dragon, art, sculptures, art, like music stuff, art. It's kind of how I would do it. Pronounce it and stuff. Hi, I would watch, but it's really late and I have to go to school tomorrow. Okay, hello. And if you have to leave, goodbye, Draco. What type of cardboard? I actually don't have a specific type. I use a lot of varieties of cardboard. Like right here, this is just like regular box cardboard. Like just kind of stuff that I have laying around. Like that's an Amazon Prime box. This is an Amazon box. And it's just kind of like, there's not really a specific type of cardboard you can use. If it's too thin, I wouldn't recommend using it. Too big, I wouldn't recommend using it, but yeah. Do you like skipping toilet? No. Not really. I'm new to your channel and I already love your cardboard paper dragons. Thank you. To go to bed. Bye. Goodbye and good night. Dragons are so cool. Thank you. No, I don't like skippity toilet pantry. Is cardboard hard to cut? It is for me. I use, like, I recommend box knives, because they're just easy to cut cardboard with, but I don't really use them as much. I use acrylic paint. I have, like, I can't really show you because it's also in my little workspace, which is outside in my garage. But, yeah. Someone called me mommy. Bruv, if you're not a mod, you should not call me mommy. Got it, y'all? You should call me daddy. I'm just kidding. Don't call me that either. Call me potato, please. In the name of Jesus, call me potato. I'm a theory and I went to a river park and there was a person like, oh my god, it's a theory in real life. I use scissors. What I do is I have like this, I can't really show y'all, like I said before, but why am I stuttering? Like, let's say I was making this tooth. I would draw out the tooth design, and then I would kind of use the knife that I have to go over the design, and then if it's close to the edge, just use my scissors to fully cut it out. Makes it easier. You're welcome. Hello, what are you doing? I'm doing a Q&A. How did you come up with the name Potato? I didn't really have a sort of name idea. I started as a channel called The Things 1 and 2. Moved to a name called Rusty. No, it was Zero Dragons. Moved to a name called Rusty. Moved to Potato again, because hang on, y'all. My sequence is being stupid. Okay, I was a 2-person channel called The Things 1 and 2. I was thing 1. My friend was thing 2. She quit. And then Opal. That's a cool name. I've always liked the name Opal. Sorry, I got sidetracked. My brain isn't braining right now. It's my ADHD. And then what I did was I switched to a name called Zero, based off an old main of mine. That's kind of why I switched to the name Zero, and then I switched to the name Potato for no reason at all. I don't know. I hadn't seen a Potato Dragons, and I'm pretty sure it was because I came along someone with a fruit name. I forgot even what it was, or like a vegetable name, something along the lines of that. Dude, I'm just admiring what I like, and I love it when people call me master or daddy. Pantry, stop being kinky. And so that's why I changed my name to Potato. I was like, I'm a potato. It was actually gonna be Toast, so there you go. Can you make French fries? You're banned. I'm just kidding. Don't ban them, y'all. And then I switched to Rusty because it was an old main of mine too. My new mains are Ghoul, which is this dragon. He's currently broken. I love it. We caught it. But yeah. And then I changed it back to Potato because people continue to call me Rusty and it confused me. We know that, Pantry, okay? Try to resist the urge. Ah! What a signal. No, go on the outside, thank you. No personal questions. How long did that take to make? I don't have an actual time, but my estimate is about 8 hours. Hello, Ivy. I'm trying to figure out the difference between you and Genesis right now. Why? Because you big back on Food Pantry? I do play Roblox. Bro, there's better puppets like the Sesame Street puppets. If you're still watching Sesame Street as someone who looks like they're in their 80s, you are a child still, so, like, fuck off. Pantry's a big back. Yeah, Pantry's big backing. Can you friend me on Roblox? I can't. I'm sorry, I'm not accepting random friend requests. So, yeah, sorry. Potato, yep. Pickle, what's up? I've been banned a couple times. I did that one time. It was so funny. Someone joined us in our troll. It was hilarious. You're in your room and I'm watching you. I'm not in my room, actually. I'm in my filming setup, which isn't in my room. Was that hard to make? It was decently hard to make. Can you use my profile picture ideas? I can't, sadly. I don't even have my own profile picture ideas. I have to ask other people, like some of my good friends that will make profile pictures for me. And then sometimes I host profile picture contests, which I only did once, and I got so many entries and it made me very, very happy. And I still need to change my name back. Do you like playing MM2? I do play Murder Mystery sometimes. Not all the time. Also, my phone is like almost on 10%. It's on 15. Pantry is a horny person. Can't stop a horny person from being horny. It's like trying to stop a bee from flapping its wings or some stupid shit like that. Yeah. 8 pickles, eat it up. Yes. Slay. 205 votes. God dang. I am probably going to be doing another Q&A live tomorrow because I don't have anything to do. And I know this is going to be really short though because yeah. And I also do have to go right now. So, do you like Chick-fil-A or McDonald's? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go now. Goodbye, every bean in this chat, and thank you to the birdie. If you're gonna say fuck, say it professionally. Bye.